Welcome back to Steadfast Courage, guys. Gizmo here with an actual gear review today. I'll be going over the Leatherman Wave. Had this one here for about 2 years. It's been through quite extensive use. Use it a lot. Pretty much every day there's something I need this thing for. It's pretty handy. So when you buy it, it comes in this nylon sheath, Velcro opening and closure. The actual Leatherman Wave in there. I like this tool a lot. It has a good size to it. It's not too big and bulky. There's a lot of great Leathermans out there, but they're huge or they're tiny, and this fits that gap. It's the perfect size, and it's a great tool. The sheath, I'm not too crazy about this sheath. I don't use it. I added these nylon webbing to the back for the molly, but it's just a janky case. I don't really like it. I went out and I got a Kydex sheath for this thing. It had a leather belt loops on it. I took them off. They had screws that secured it on, but they kept coming loose. The screws would just fall out, so took them off, put shock cord on this thing. And guys, if you're buying shit and it's not working for you, make that thing evolve it into what you need, because I mean, wow, this thing, it securely holds the multi-tool in place. It's got a secure fit. It's not going anywhere. I wear it on my belt. It securely fits to my body. It's always there when I need it, and it's not like this thing. It's not getting pulled on or tugged on. Shit's not, I don't know, this case just isn't worth it. The Kydex works great. I'm not going to lose it. It's always there when I need it. So I picked up a Kydex case, hooked it up to what I need it to do. So Leatherman Wave, it's got a great set of blades on it. Serrated blade there, super sharp. 2.9 inches. All the blades are the same length. They have the locking mechanism there, which I really like. It locks in. If you're an idiot, they put a little symbol there to tell you that it's locked. Great. I use this one more. It's the straight edge, 2.9 inches, also locking. A great blade on a multi-tool. Super nice blade. Has a file. It's a great file. Rough side there. The opposite side is a diamond coated file. Never really used this too much, but I have used the rough edge, and what I like is that they added a file along the edge here too. So you can get in there for small stuff. You need a file down, that works. They could have left it blank like this side, but I like that they added that. It's a good feature. And they have also the saw. The saw is great. I've used this thing extensively on a lot. I cut PVC pipe with it. I've cut branches with this thing. It is sharp. Look at those teeth, man. That thing will get in there and move material fast. That's what I like about it. Easy to clean, just wash it off and fold it up. It's a great saw. That thing moves material. So those are the blades there. Let's get into the actual pliers. Super great pliers. It's comfortable in the hand. It's rounded off. Let's see here, right here, it's rounded off. So when you're gripping down on this thing and you're prying, your hands are they're not getting ate up. It's really comfortable, so that's nice. What I really like about these pliers is that they come with these removable wire cutters here. So you unscrew that, take off this whole plate, and remove it, replace it with a new one if you accidentally bend those things up. But I've cut all kinds of shit with them, and there is no sign of damage to it at all. So those are the wire wire cutters there. And then there's heavy duty wire cutters here set in the back if you're cutting thicker gauge steel. The other side is also removable, replaceable. That's what really caught my eye about this set of pliers. And I'll get into what happened to the tip here. Snapped off this side. I have a back video for that and a little story to go with it. Great set of pliers. I like the grip on it, really nice. Along with that, you have, let's see, the tools. Comes with this flathead screwdriver / pry bar. You can get in there and just pry away at shit with that. What I like about this is that all of these tools lock into place. Bam, locked in. It's great. It's not gonna, you're prying down on some shit, it's not gonna come loose and smash you in the finger. Locks into place. You got this tiny little screwdriver. You take it out, and there's a flathead screwdriver on the other end, right there. And this is pretty secure in there. I never really used it, but it's there. I mean, it's nice to have a super tiny little screwdriver if you ever need to tighten shit down. Sets right in there. Let's get the focus. So there it is. Locks into place as well. And then there's the scissors. Don't really have much use for scissors, but they're there. I have used them, and they are sharp. They cut paper pretty well. Great little pair of scissors. Yeah, these things will cut. They're sharp. They're not some janky piece of shit where you try to snip something and it fucking folds. Never had that problem. It cuts through paper, plastic, other light duty stuff. It's not a heavy duty like shears, but they're there. So there's your scissors. On this side we have the bottle opener, can opener, and then in the description they said that, let's see if I get this thing to focus. So this groove here, they say it's a electrical wire stripper. Never used it, didn't even know it was there until I went over what the thing had and I saw it and I'm like, oh, cool, alright, wire stripper. And then this is another thing that really caught my eye about these pliers is the screwdriver. So you flip that open, you got a flathead screwdriver, you take this out, and you got your Phillips on the other end. Fits in there really well. It's flat, but it works. Never really use these too much, but what I do use is I looked up on YouTube and I found out some dude, he tells you about how to make one of these. So you buy a regular tool, grind down this part with your Dremel, make it fit, and now you have a universal bit driver, 1/4 bit driver. You take this off, you got your standard screwdriver, or what other tool you need to put in here, 1/4 socket. So that's really useful. I use that a lot, more than this. I mean, this is there too, but this works way better. And you can get this dude, if you need to, turn it like that, and you're really cranking down. You're going to work with that thing. So put that on there. It's a tight fit. So make your gear work for you. That and the Kydex, thing's good to go. This is there too. It works. Locks into place. Alright, went over major components of the Leatherman Wave. This thing is priced at $109 to $89. I got this one for $89. Comes in black and silver metal color. Has a nylon sheath that's folded up 4 inches closed. It also, so it has 8-inch measuring ruler here. Starts off, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 8-inch ruler. So lay it down, measure shit. I don't know if I never used it. Centimeters on this other end. And yeah, so there's that. Great pair of pliers. I'll read off the list. There's 18 tools in this set of pliers here. The Wave has 1 straight edge blade, a heavy duty saw, a metal/wood file, 1 serrated blade, and a diamond coated file, along with hardened needle nose pliers, regular pliers, removable wire cutters, hardened wire cutters, electrical wire crimps, scissors, an 8-inch ruler, a can opener, bottle opener, large bit driver, small bit driver, and a medium screwdriver, along with a lanyard loop. So there it is, a Leatherman Wave for you guys. I'll show you the backstory and how I broke this shit off here. It's the only thing I do not like about these pliers is that this thing broke first time I took it out in the field. So while I was training, I was firing my machine gun, had a BFA on it, and overheated that blank firing adapter. So I had to use my Leatherman to put on a new blank firing adapter, and while I was in the process of tightening it, I snapped off the tip of the Leatherman Wave. And that's the only issue that I have with this multi-tool.